work on getting you set up with MongoDB as fast as possible. So first off, go and download a program called Studio3T. You can use a non-commercial license, and it's a great piece of software in order to look at a Mongo database outside of R. And that's it for now. So we're just going to go to AWS. We are going to click on EC2, and I've got Doc sitting right next to me. Click on Launch Instance. Click on Ubuntu Server. I'm going to do medium here. You can sit down and think about what these mean. It's just basically like how big is your computer. The cheaper ones are obviously like very, very cheap, if not free. I'm going to do medium because I'm going to throw this away, and it's going to make things just kind of install faster. Actually, why not? Let's just do large. Okay. Next, add storage. You could add like, I don't know, 100 gigs or something. Next, add tags. Next, configure security group. Okay, so this is what we have to change. So we're going to do 27017 to 27019. Is that right? Let's see here. 27017, 27019 from anywhere. Yep. This is going to be on my website, drinr.com. It's not there yet because I'm actually creating this little tutorial. Once you come here, it'll be like right above roll bar. You just copy paste stuff. And then we're going to say this is from anywhere. And if you're in launch, we are going to create a new key pair. If you have one, you know how to use it. You could use the same one. Throw away. 1, 2, I already have throw away, so I'm going to download. This is actually here. You're going to get to the computer, launch instance. Now we're going to wait for this to launch. And just waiting for this to get done here. Still waiting. It's like 6:30 in the morning here. I don't know why I'm still awake. Well, I'm not still awake. I woke up early this morning, like 5 o'clock. I guess I'll just make a database video. Okay. Connect. I'm going to CD into my downloads. I'm going to change the permissions of that file. Hey, come on, guys. Y'all be nuts. Crazy dogs are a theme in the videos. So we're going to copy and paste. Hey, shut up, guys. Hold on. Hey, hush it. Alrighty. Okay, so you can copy this to actually get into your server, and then we're there. The next thing we're going to do, I'm so sorry, but that's what you get for a free video, right? Go to my website, copy paste all this command. Hit enter. Hush. 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 And then once that's done, it should all be installed. Okay, next we're going to edit a configuration file, so just copy paste. We're going to come down here where it says network interfaces, hit I to do insert, and then we are going to delete all of that. Go over here, copy paste. This is going to open up your database to be accessed from anywhere. Next, type sudo service MongoDB start. Next, go to your AWS console. Copy this IP address. I would strongly recommend you not using this IP address and going to Elastic IPs and setting up an Elastic IP. If you do that, every time you shut this computer down, this will not change. Otherwise, every time you want to restart your computer using like a different instance type, like what we selected at the beginning, medium, small, large, extraordinarily huge, this will change. So get an elastic IP for this. I think you get a free one anyways. Okay, so we want to edit this here to say our IP address for the machine we just opened, and then we are going to do sudo that. So actually what I need to do is update this documentation here. Where's it at? Sudo. Then we're going to exit out. Then exit. Okay, next let's sudo mongo. I'm going to make this a separate step. And then inside Mongo, we're going to do this. What you want to do is choose a username and password for your root user. So you can change that, but I'm just going to do admin password. We have successfully added a user. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, because we're kind of done in the Mongo shell, we have a database set up. I'm going to take that host IP over here and open up Studio3T, which you should have downloaded. I may or may not open. Did get there. Where's that? Okay. So connect. Edit. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the IP address in, and just because I'm actually, let's just do this. Let's just do a new connection. So the server is going to be the IP address, which is your elastic IP address, which you have changed since then. And then authentication, basic, admin, password, safe, connect. We are now connected. And there's nothing there, but let's put something there. So I'm going to replace this host IP with that. This is the admin, this is the password, admin, password, username, password. This is the IP address, and that is the port that you're connecting to. And then we now have a connection, hopefully. And count should be nothing. Oh, well, duh, Mongo connect. And then we could say something like, let's make a new collection called empty cars, and then let's call this database data sets. Okay, there we go. So now we could then count, and this is, sorry, I should be telling you this. This is using Mongo Lite. All right, so we can count. Let's do an insert empty cars, and let's see what's going on here. Let's give it a refresh. Refresh selected items, data sets, cars. And then if you just run empty cars find, it'll show up. You could do something like MPG 1 and yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can use to try to query your database greater than 20 or something. I don't know. This is kind of awful, learning this in the first time around, and everything's failing at work, so I'll have to fix that in a second. But anyways, that's set up. If you wanted to do a quick find, you could do it here, but the syntax is a little bit different. You have to put everything in quotation marks, so this could be like weight is equal to 21, and it'll come back with nothing because I've got something going on here. Oh, that's because we should be thinking about MPG. That's why it's not a string. There you go. This can get super complicated. There's actually an aggregation helper to kind of like help you do aggregations, because you could do like deep layer like stuff, like group bys and aggregations and MapReduce and all that kind of stuff with MongoDB. The syntax for aggregations, I might not be able to do this right away because I'm not very good at the aggregations. It needs to be in brackets, and then it needs to be, then we're going to have some curly brackets. And then, let's see, let's just try to do the same thing. So, this would be match. The tutorial's basically done, so don't let me waste your time by trying to figure this out here. And then we can try weight. Okay, still doing it. MPG 21. Let's see if that works. Okay, MPG greater than 21. And we could actually put this here. Put this here. It's nice when things just work for you. And we could do, I'm going to try another one. Maybe we can just select, so project. All these really have to be like lined up for me, otherwise it'll be nuts. Weird like that. And you might say something like, and then let's just pick the MPG column, see if that works. Yeah. So these pipelines can get really complicated, and you could do aggregations and all that. I mean, that's why it's called aggregate, right? Anyways, so I hope that is cool. Now you can store stuff in the cloud using MongoDB, and you can start maybe working with very large data sets, because it doesn't have to live in R until you actually decide to pull it down. So, all right, well, have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.